Well, if you're looking for a short getaway, maybe just for the weekend, there are lots of excellent possibilities. Executive editor Tim Rogers from D Magazine shares some great ideas in this month's publication. Hello, thanks for coming in.
Good morning.
Okay, your personal favorite of the various options, Fredericksburg.
I'll tell you why Fredericksburg is my favorite. There's a lot of things to do there. The National Museum of the Pacific War is there. You can spend a whole day in that museum, even if you don't even care about that period in history. But it's great shopping. That's a great dining and eat. All that is great. But here's why I love Fredericksburg. It's one of the few places in America where you can walk down the street with an open beer in your hand. You got Vegas, right? You got New Orleans and Fredericksburg. So while your wife is going in and out of those antique shops, you're happy. You're just walking along. You know, you got your wine. It's great.
Yeah, and for charm and atmosphere, it is tough to beat.
And it's an easy drive. It's about 3 hours.
Oh, okay, 3 hours drive.
Yeah.
Garner State Park.
Garner State Park is one of the most popular parks in the state of Texas, 1,600 acres. The big attraction there is the Frio River. So if you want to hike, they have cabins that you can rent, or you can do it the old school way with just, put up that tent next to your car.
Some really spectacular scenery. So that's a place where you're just taking it all in. Take your camera by all means.
Yeah, and when it's going to be hot this summer, when you get on a rope swing and swing right into the Frio River, that is good times for the kids.
Mm-hmm. All right, Wildcatter Ranch.
Wildcatter Ranch, that would be my recommendation if you just want to go to a place and not have to think about anything. The Brazos River winds through the property. You got horseback, you can shoot guns, and at the end of the day, when you're exhausted, spa.
And what you're talking about? Possibly herding cattle? Are there opportunities along those lines?
Oh, they'll let you herd cattle, sure.
Really?
They got them on property. Oh yeah.
So if you're looking for Wildcatter, if you're really looking for a cowboy western experience,
and you can just go, and they're going to take care of you. You can do, and they'll plan out your day and your itinerary.
And how long a drive from the Dallas area?
Wildcatter, I'm going to give you 4 hours.
Oh well,
how
you know what?
Am I?
I was just actually looking at the notes
here.
How
close am I?
I think we're talking about 2 hours 15 minutes.
Okay, it's a little less than
Dallas.
4 hours.
Okay, yes. Garner State Park, which we were talking about before, about 5.5.
Yeah, that's the longest drive on our
good.
list. Yeah.
All right. Oh, Hico, Texas. Now tell us about this.
Hico, Texas. Now, if you don't have any plans, May 18th, that's the time to go because they have a big steak cookout. And Brian Lusher will be there from the Grape Wine Festival. Hico is like when people think of an old West Texas town, that's Hico. If you ripped up the streets and put some horses up, I mean, you would think that you were in the 1800s. Great shopping, too, but it's just a quaint, quiet town.
So May 18th in particular is
If you can make plans, it's a great time to be there.
Right, but again, as a place just to relax and kind of take in, kind of change your environment completely.
Yeah, and Hico's only 2 hours away, too, so it's a really easy drive.
Okay, good. All right, and one last option we want to talk about, Caddo Lake and Uncertain, Texas.
Yeah, isn't that a great name for a city? Uncertain. It's not, I don't know, you can't call it a city. Uncertain is just really a collection of cabins, more or less. So Caddo, there's not a lot to do there. That's for birding, fishing. It's gorgeous East Texas. It's the only natural lake in the state of Texas. That's some trivia for you. So you're not going to, that's not big city shopping if you're going to Caddo. That's really just to clear your head.
Boy, though, that really should be experienced. I mean, we think about all the lakes in Texas, but the only one that's naturally formed as opposed to being a reservoir.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. People think all the lakes around North Texas, those are all for drinking. Yeah, but Caddo is the only one, and it's gorgeous. I mean, the cypress trees growing. Oh, it's wonderful.
Great. Just under 3 hours from Dallas.
Yep.
Tim, thank you so much. We
My
sure
pleasure.
appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Find more great destinations in this month's D Magazine. We've got a link at myfoxdfw.com.